Virgo, welcome to your general overview and energy read. This is good for the next several weeks. I hope you're well. I hope you are fabulous. What is going on for Virgo, please? We're going to start by pulling your general overview and then we will build your baseline. What is going on? Show me, Virgo, please. Show me what I need to see, please, for Virgo. Your last reading stayed with me. It was different. It was unique. I don't really get to see that side of you. It was nice. It's nice to see that side of you. I enjoyed it. I know it had its rough spots, but I liked it. Show me what I need to see, please. What is going on for that Virgo energy? What's going on for Virgo, please? Show me, Virgo. Hope, number 17. Oh, hope's always a good thing, honey. It's a beautiful thing. Hope in love, hope in life, hope in work. Any of those areas, all of those areas. The 17th for some of you might be important, but there's a hope. A real hope in you. It seems to be alive. Honest, simple, strong. Hope for what? I do not know. Let's take a look. Yeah? What is going on, please? Show me, Virgo. What is going on for Virgo? What do I need to see, please, for Virgo? Show me, Virgo, please. Nope. My stomach tried to kick off again. Oh, no. I had a protein shake between yours and Taurus's. No, that stops. Stop it. Oh, goodness. Show me what I need to see, please. Honey, I just burned through fuel. I've just burned through fuel. You would not believe it. Oh, my God. I just burned through that energy, honey. Some days there's just not enough protein shakes or snacks in the world, Virgo. Some days. What's going on? Show me what I need to see, please, for that Virgo energy. What's going on? Let's do one more. Feeling one more. Virgo? Show me that Virgo energy, please. No. Oh, I know what it is. My stomach's want me to switch from herbal tea to coffee. It's like, I don't know what that is, but it's not coffee. My tummy's saying, oh, well. Some days we need the herbal tea. 9 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, 2 of Wands. How interesting. You got a decision here, or at least you did in the recent past, and it might be concurrent. You're assessing your feelings for somebody. It looks like you're assessing your feelings for somebody or something. And it comes from a place of independence and making a decision. I don't know that 9 of Pentacles is you. I don't know that 9 of Pentacles is you. I have a reason to believe it is, but it doesn't feel like it. I feel like you're the 2 of Wands here. Decision. And it's active decision, so I'll give you that. I prefer the 2 of Wands. If there must be a 2, let there be a 2 of Wands or a 2 of Cups. But it's an active decision making. 8 of Cups. Do they have feeling for me? Do I have feeling for them? It's not really a decision, honey. It just is. You feel it. Or you don't. The Star, the Fool, the Hierophant. You just... Well, okay then. Okay. Okay, Virgo. Okay. It's like, Christina, remember last week how I kind of kicked it up a notch? I'm still kind of in that vein. Yeah, you are. The Star, the Fool, the Hierophant, you have some major energy here. All major arcanas in your current. Things are shifting for you. Or at least they have a very strong potential to. Regardless of what I see, I hope you live up to that potential. Because it's here. The Star, the Fool, the Hierophant, these are the two major swingers, of course, in spiritual energy. And I was reflecting on this, I believe it was Aries. The Fool and the Hierophant, that's so interesting. Hold on. The Magician, same placement, same card as Taurus, and I promise you there's been many a shuffle between yours and theirs. Five of Swords, Nine of Wands. You don't know if you can pull something in, but you want to. You're kind of trying to talk yourself out of it. What's wrong, honey? You afraid of success? It's not fear of failure. You're afraid of success. Because you could do. You might have some strong Taurus in your chart. It's interesting to get the Magician in that same placement. They also had a Nine of Pentacles reference as well, I believe. Let's get back to this massive potential that you're showing me. The Star. Beautiful energy. Pathway energy, specifically. If we're going to look at it from a vague tarot perspective, is the Star. Upon reflection of the Star to the Sun. The Sun is happiness. It's lovely joy. And it's the undisputed happiest card in the deck. I don't dispute that either. It is. But the Star is much more rewarding. But it's not so easy as stepping outside your door to feel the sun. Once you find a star, you identify it. That's what I dream for. Wish upon a star. That is what I hope for. That is what I desire. Once you've ID'd that particular star, it's up to you to walk the pathway. You have to do a little bit more than blow the candle out, you know? And once you're on that pathway, you have to stay on it long enough to determine if it's for you. How else will you know? Because the star is no easy thing to achieve. Like I said, the sun is much easier by comparison. Much easier. It really doesn't take much to be happy. The quality of happiness, the quality of experience, the quality of our pathway, that's the star stuff. When we're talking quality, the star is that much harder to achieve, but that much more rewarding when we do. Hence, it's tied to success as well. Where it is you were meant to be. That's why I say to people all the time, I just want you to get to where you need to be. You've identified as something as where you want to be. And you just pulled out the two big spiritual heavyweights. They're both a reflection of each other in their own way. The Fool and the Hierophant. Most people know that the Hierophant, and they don't dispute this, again, you might have some strong Taurus in your chart. They don't dispute the spiritual aspects of the Hierophant. Nobody does. The Hierophant represents the stuff we commit ourselves to based on a spiritual journey. This is what I understand spiritually to be true for me, so thereby I act in accordance to those principles, rules, regulations, the rule book, right? Sometimes they're hardwired, sometimes they're learned, okay? But it's like, these are the things I believe in, right? So I'm going to start defining my actions, my beliefs, my do-rightness on principles, standards, and regulations. Thus we have the spiritual aspect. However, the Hierophant is bound by many, many rules. And that is assuming he chose the right rule book. When you commit yourself to something, do you know what you're committing to? The rules that you're playing by, and thus lock yourself into. That's his only catch-22. Otherwise, he's a do-right guy. The Fool, I would argue, is more spiritual than the Hierophant because the Fool's innocent. He doesn't have those needs to rule and regulate himself. He's not thinking about what could hurt him. He just knows he wants to live. It's innocence. The willingness to not see the world as a scary place that has to be regulated. He just wants to live. In other words, it's pure, raw, spiritual existence. He's not limiting himself to new adventures, new chapters, a new way of life, a new way of seeing, a new way of feeling. He just wants to be the Fool. And this Fool wants to open up to a pathway, a strong one he desires, hopes for, dreams for, longs for. But here's the best part. The Virgo I'm looking at wants to commit to that journey. Hierophant, permission, 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 permission. Do I give myself permission? Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. If I choose this, what does it say about me? Am I adhering to and conforming to my own standards, my own beliefs, my own rules and regulations? Because once I say yes to this thing and I open myself up towards it and I blast myself towards it, I gotta stay on it. Shit. I know the stars harder to achieve, so I'm gonna have to commit to it. I agree. I agree. Like, I'm very much committed to my star pathway too. But I know that. And the Virgo I'm looking at very much wants to, is spiritually inclined to open to a new pathway. Are you going to allow yourself to commit to it? And what does that mean? What is the work that's got to go into that? Do you dare? This is interesting. It's kind of low level. Major level. Future orientation. A part of you is tired of you holding you back. Because you've done it before. I see it. Nine of Wands is repetition of behavior. In other words, you keep watching the same movie thinking it's going to have a different ending. It doesn't. Some of you are strongly thinking of rewriting your scripts. You thought you knew how they were going to play out, and now you're wondering if you can't change the script. The answer is yes. But will you allow yourself? Because once you open the door to that star pathway, can you commit to it, stay on it, pursue what you want, who you want, what you want, how you want it? Or are you going to talk yourself out of it? I know you've done it before, and it doesn't work. You're right. That movie has already been written and filmed, released. It's got a one-way ending. I'm looking at Virgo today. You have some level of experience with fear of success. Fear of failure is easy. Remarkably easy. Everybody knows that. But what people are less acquainted with is fear of success. What if I actually pull that off? What if I actually open myself up towards it? What if I win? Only you would know. I do know this. Despite your best efforts to talk yourself out of it, which you've done before, I don't know with what or who or why or what circumstance, I know you've had big dreams before that you've talked yourself out of before. One of these opportunities is coming up once more for you. You actually want it. Even while you're trying to talk yourself out of it. You want it not because you feel you could fail, honey. You want it because you feel you could win. That you could succeed. That's why you're pulling it in. That's why you're attracted to it. That's why you want it. That's why you're trying to pull it towards you. Not because you're afraid to lose, but because you're afraid you could win. This is a big thing here. You hope for yourself. You hope for this thing could be love. I feel like it is. There's some other stuff in here too, but major arcana. 1, 2, 3. Then you went into a fourth, and then your energy went fragmented. You're approaching upon a time where you'll have another one of these, big life path things going on for you. And you want it. The universe is going to present it to you at some point. If it hasn't already. I strongly suspect it has. Will you take it? Will you allow yourself to take it? Will you allow yourself to succeed? Because I know you know what it's like to fail. Talk yourself out of stuff. No, that can't be right. It's too hard. Doesn't look easy. I don't want to do it. I'm not trying to dismiss your energy. What I'm saying is the stuff that's meant for us sometimes has the least obvious pathway. Thus, we have to become trailblazers. You make your own path. And when things aren't so obvious for us, we often back away from it, shy, get away from it. I don't know what that looks like. No one's walked that particular trail before, so I don't know if I can. Right? Because if it was so great or so easy, somebody would have done it by now. Right? And that was your 15-minute baseline. Let's get into it. This is interesting. I see you have an opportunity for a star pathway. Will you choose it? Will you allow yourself to choose it? And once you do choose it, will you choose it faithfully instead of talking yourself out of it? That's easy. I know you know what that's acquainted. You're acquainted with that particular subject, with that feeling. And that's not what you want. But for some reason, there's a part of you that's putting up a damn good fight. Show me that Nine of Pentacles. Show me that Nine of Pentacles, please. Show me that Nine of Pentacles, please. Show me that Nine of Pentacles. Excuse me. Show me that Nine. Show me that Nine of Pentacles, please. Nine of Cups, pleasure in you. King of Wands, goodness, justice. Whoa, 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 whoa. Slow down, Virgo. No, it's good. Wow. Wow. Positive nines. Not selfish. Not the selfish nines. It's the positive nines. Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. It really depends on context and surrounding and who's in there with you. Okay, so like say for instance, the past couple readings I've seen for Aries, maybe Sag, there was a lot of selfishness there and it was easy to see. This is something feels really good to me, or I feel really capable in my own right. I got King of Wands here with justice. So someone says, this feels good to me. Doesn't this feel good to you? It's kind of like that. I don't know who that is. It could be you. It could be someone who's connected to you. I see you kind of looking at them. This feels so good to me. Doesn't it feel good to you? And the answer straight away is yes. Yes. There's a sense of individuation, sense of self-power, self-worth, ability, capability. They're all in the positives. They're not running in the negatives. And it's looking like it's a two-way street. Since justice is here, there is a, God, I feel so fucking good in this, don't you? And it's a lovely, strong, powerful, honest reaction. It really is. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Justice is here, King of Wands. It's fair, it's balanced, it's reciprocated. Eight of Cups. Show me this Eight of Cups then. Show me this Eight of Cups, please. Show me that Eight of Cups, please. I do apologize. We are officially in the throat clearing season. Eight of Cups, please. Oh. King of Pentacles. Strength. Taurus, Leo. I have those strong aspects in your chart. This is the middle pile. The Fool, there it is again. There it is again. 5 twice. Both on your downline, not once but twice. Fool, Five of Swords, Fool, Five of Swords. Oh, do I dare keep looking? Eight of Pentacles. Oh, God. What you experienced, you've done this before. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, you've done this before. You've done this before. You're trying to talk yourself out of someone. You are trying to talk yourself out of someone right now. And the journey literally begins with you. You are trying to talk yourself out of someone. Specifically love energy. It's not working. You know why? Because you don't believe it either. Five of Swords, the Fool, twice. You have a very strong spiritual inclination to be the fool towards someone, and you keep trying to pull it back. Eight of Cups, don't get emotionally attached. Besides, it's not going to work out. That's literally honey, that's the translation. Five of Swords, Eight of Pentacles is literally, it's not going to work out. It's not that it's true. It's just that's what you want to believe is true. It's not going to work out. Don't get emotionally involved. It's not going to work out. It's not going to work out. It's a lie. What you feel compelled to do towards somebody's love energy and what you actually do are two different things. Your full energy is here twice. That's also hope. So too is your sense of self-sabotage twice with the Five of Swords. I'm not picking on you. Real tarot reflects real life. And yet over here, there's this idea of, fuck, I'm in my element. Strong sense of self. Now this could be the person, I didn't feel like it was you upon opening. I have every reason to believe it is. I do. But I feel like this is you. Making the decision over here, Two of Wands. Trying to make some sort of decision. And it is your reading. This is why I use multiple decks, so I can see repeating energies just like this. I don't know that this is you. I feel like this is the person who you tell yourself it's not going to work out. And yet, spiritually, you would open up towards them. Just innocence, just wide-eyed open arms to this person. No inhibitions, no bullshit, no hang-ups, no stalls, no delays, no nothing. You just would. Then you tamp it down with that Five of Swords. Say, it can't work. It can't work. It can't work. Oh, wrong. Otherwise this would not be here. Spirit's not showing this to you to show you that you don't have choice. It's in fact that you do have choice. It's just we as humans do what we do best, and we interfere with our own natural processes. You are interfering with your own natural process, i.e. the Fool energy, which is very strong in you, which also represents your hope. The Fool doesn't do what he does because he doesn't have hope. It's because he in fact does. A lot of it. I don't know why I got that. I don't know why I got that. Why did I get that? What is that? I see you taking a dog with you. I see you taking a dog with you. And it's like if I... What is that? What is that? What is that? What is that? Yeah, I would love to start that journey and I would take my dog with me. You would take your dog with you? My companion, it's like your buddy, your little buddy. Something like that. You would take your dog with you on this new journey, and it's like you've had a vision of that. That is so sharp in my mind's eye. Why is that so sharp? Whoa. It's like, yep, if I could, I would pack up and I'd take my damn dog with me. Start that new love adventure. Oh my. But it wouldn't work out. I can't quite see the dog, but I see a leash. And it's like, it's you and me, buddy. Oh, it's you and me, buddy. Oh, it's you and me, buddy. It's you and me. Let's go start this new adventure with this person. Oh, that's sweet. Yes, you're very attached to your dog. Me too. I love all animals. I love animals. I love animals. I do. They don't have agendas. Their love is just so simple, pure. It just is what it is, right? No judgment. No Five of Swords on animals. Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, King of Wands. Someone who has a great deal of passion in you, and they see it in you too. They do. They see it in you. They also see the feelings between you two and that sense of individuation and independence and pride. They see it in you too. What they see in themselves is what they see in you. They do. They see it in you. They see it in you. All your positive aspects, they see it in you. What they see in themselves is what they see in you. They have a strong sense of will. But it comes from a place of, I know me. And I'm happy. And I want you to be happy too. And I can see it in you. I see it in you. Two of Wands, let's see it. Show me that Two of Wands, please. Show me that Two of Wands, please. Show me that Two of Wands, please. Seven of Pentacles. Two of Swords, there's the confusion. Two of Cups, all the twos. What was I saying about the twos? At least you only have one. Oh, no. No, the only thing we're missing is the Two of Pentacles, honey. You don't know what to do with this person. It's rooted. It's rooted. It had some growth, honey. It had some proof of growth with the Seven of Pentacles. But that's why it's so fucking frustrating. The Seven of Pentacles is, we see the proof of growth. We do. And we know it could be more. But you're telling me you don't know what to do with it despite the fact that you love them. And there's an emotional reciprocity between you and them. And it's kind of like you're saying, well, if it weren't for the feelings, I would know what to do. Yeah? What does that tell you? Now you, in fact, have feelings. What do I do, Christina? What do I do? What do I do? I don't know, honey. But you at least get to do something. I know you do. It's here. And also you want to. But will you allow yourself? Stop telling yourself it wouldn't work and start thinking about it that, yeah, it can. It was the principles of Goddard, I think it was. Speak and think as though it is true, and it will be. Instead of saying it won't work or it's going to fail, it will work. It will work. It will work. And I promise you, you will start seeing solutions as opposed to dead ends or confusion. The more you think in an affirmative positive, like it's already done, it's already after the fact, like you already know it to be true, thus you start to shape your reality. Because you understand it's what you know and not what you don't know. Right? I believe that's Goddard. I'm a little behind on my psych. I'm a little rusty. I'm a little rusty. Excuse me. Oh, but yes, 'tis the question. 'Tis the question. I need to make a decision. Christina, I can't. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. It's been such a long-standing thing, and it's been with me for so long now. It's kind of like you're waiting on proof. You're waiting on proof that there's more love. There already is love, honey. But if you're already convinced it's not going to work, you're not going to see it. You see how far that Five of Swords goes? Self-sabotage is quite the bitch. If you're not in a position to see how this could work, and you're not allowing yourself to listen to your full energy, of course you're going to tell me, well, I don't think I have enough proof of love to do anything, Christina. I don't have enough proof of big feelings to make a decision. No, you're not gonna. That's what self-sabotage is. If you are convinced it's not going to work, and in fact will not, it will not grow beyond a certain point because you're not allowing it to. Again, I'm not picking on you. I want what you want. Like this person does. I want what you want. Will you allow yourself to have what you want? Will you allow yourself to choose that particular star? Will you allow your Fool to open up? Will you allow your Hierophant to commit to the Fool's actions? Not so easy for the Hierophant. And the Fool is constantly going to chafe under that permission. They can either work brilliantly together or destroy each other. He's innocent. He's responsible. Inclination, a way of knowing without describing, just doing. I know because it's written down, and that's what I said I agreed to. When they work together, they can do amazing things. But when they're in opposition, question is, can your Hierophant and your Fool get on the same page with the Star? Is your desire strong enough? The pathway that's speaking to you, be it in love, life, or work. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at your star. What is your star, honey? What is it you desire? What is it you dream big for? Dreams. You had it. What is this? It's fuzzy. It looks like a dream. As soon as I said that, I saw it. It's fuzzy. What is this? You've had dreams of this person that's something about their waters flow. What is this? It's almost sexual. What is this? The Star. And it could be. The Star and sexual energy. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, hopes and desires, all that jazz. There's something different. Their waters flow. In dreams of this person, water flowing, showing you the love, showing the care, the attention. Uninhibited, giving you everything that they have. Very intimate. Vulnerable. What is this water's falling in? What is this? The water on your... Something about their waters on your face. What is this? I don't know what the hell that was. I'm sorry, I don't want to get lost in that. It's too fuzzy for me to make... It looks dreamish to me. It does look dreamish. Fantasy? Oh, it's fantasy. Fantasy. Yeah, well, that's to be expected. That's to be expected, honey. Which one, please? Fantasy. The water being a metaphor for the person's love. Their waters are all over you. What does that mean? I don't know. I can't. It's fantasy. It could be a dream, but it's feeling fantasy to me. Show me the star, please. Show me Virgo star. Show me the star, please. Show me the star, please. Show me the star, please. You've seen, see, this isn't intimate tarot, but I'm getting something very specific about this person's body. It's not intimate tarot, so I'm not trying to take it to that space, honey. It's just, it's what I'm trying to see in my mind's eye, and it's coming across very much as a fantasy and or dream. Fantasy being the active imagination, the dream being, you know, our thoughts, just our uninhibited, unobtrusive thoughts that are in the dream world. Something to do with this person's body being completely naked and or vulnerable to you or open to you, and their waters flow on you. Something like that. You've seen it before. I don't know what. Yeah, there you go. Page of Swords. Eight of Swords. You say you can't see how. The Hanged Man. So you suspended it. You say you don't know how to access your dream. You're telling me you don't know how to access your dream at all. The fantasy. And it's not a fantasy, honey. It's your hope and your wish. The reflection was specific. But your overarching concept that is the star, you keep telling me you can't see it and you don't know how, so you suspended all activity towards your star. In other words, doing anything. It is willful blindness. Okay, you're telling me again you can't see how. It's another form of self-sabotage. Show me the Fool, please. You've suspended all activity towards your hope and your wish. It does seem to be connected to this person. Hold on. Show me the Fool, please. Show me the Fool, show me the Fool, show me the Fool, show me the Fool. I don't know. Four of Swords. You think about it a great deal, and then you come back against with that Two of Swords shit. I still can't see it. You feel it, honey. I don't buy it. I'm sorry, and neither do you. I don't buy it, neither do you. You feel it in every fiber of your being. But you let your mind hijack you with fears. You say you can't see it, so you need to think on it, you need to rest on it. What you're doing is you're talking yourself out of it. Your inclination's so strong, honey. That's how I know it's not false. That's how I know it's not false. That's how I know. The energy doesn't lie. It's what we as humans do with it that fucks it up. There's also a concern here of what you think, or you assume you think your family and friends would think about this. That's interesting. There's a concern here. It's on your peripheral, but it is part of your mental engagement, the stuff that hijacks your feelings and your natural processes and your star, your Fool, and your Hierophant here. There is a question that keeps getting hit in my head, thus it's in your head. What would my family and or friends think about this? Why? Why? Why is that coming in there? It's part of your, it's another part of your blindness, honey. It's one of the things that keeps you blind. If we walked around every day, all day with that kind of mentality, we wouldn't get shit done that meant anything to us. Honey, look what I do. If I had to really care about what people thought about tarot, I wouldn't be here. Sometimes you have to go outside the normative to find you. Because guess what? Maybe you're not the normative. There, I said it. Maybe you're not supposed to be like everyone else. Maybe you have those strong, big pulls in you because you're not supposed to be. And that's why it hurts you so much. So you take it to a headspace and you find reasonable and rational arguments. Plus there's this surrounding pressure here. I can't quite pick up on it about what would family and friends think if I did something different. Or if I really went towards what I want. There's something here. Big energy means going outside the box. You're in a small ass box. And there's a bunch of energy surrounding that box that is so much bigger than the tiny little apartment you are allowing yourself to live in. Why? You're so much bigger than what you're presenting to me. You're showing me excuses. I can't see it. It's not going to work out. It's going to fail. I've been through this before. Yes, you have been through this before. You've been through this before and being presented major life choices and talking yourself out of it or allowing people to pull you away from it because it doesn't fit a particular script. I know the Virgo I'm looking at, the script is important to you, but you get to write it. It was not pre-written for you. You get to write it. No one else. So if you're tired of going to see that movie that has the same ending, stop fucking going. Make a different one. There is some level of inherence here that I don't like it. Your energy is so much bigger than the fragmentation upon clarification. In other words, you have some level of maximum potential here, and you want it. But you use non-specific details, vague sense of worry, reputation, What is it going to look like? It's not going to work anyway. I don't even know if their feelings are that big. Oh, yeah. They're actually, yes, they are. They're actually quite honest about that. And that's coming from a place of, I know me. And I see it in you too. This person says they see it in you. And they're right. This person is absolutely 100% fucking right. They do see it in you. Because it's there. Your energy suggests to me it is there. But you act like it's not. When this person says, I see it, what I experience in my life, I see it in Virgo too. They do. They're very honest about that. And it comes from an upstanding place of knowing thyself. This person knows themselves really well. Perhaps brazenly. Perhaps they're a little brash. Perhaps they're a little bold. But I will say this. They know themselves. And they're telling me I see it in Virgo. And you know what, honey? I'm sorry. They're not wrong. You have a greatness in you. And you act like you don't. This person's better. This is why you're attracted to them, by the way. They're reflecting back to you what exists in you. Don't need a degree in psychology to see that, honey. It's right here. I don't know what to do with my big hopes and dreams. I can't see it. I can't emotionally get invested in that. I want it. I desire it. But nope. Can't see it. Can't see it. Shut it down. Shut the fucking thing down. Show me the Hierophant. Show me the Hierophant, please. Honey, you don't just go pulling the Star and the Fool and the Hierophant, oh, because, like, you know, you're just a low-functioning Virgo that doesn't have much to do. No. It's weird. It's like you're attending a circus as a sucker when, honey, you're meant to be the motherfucking ringmaster. You don't know, do you? You don't know. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know. I know you think you're just attracted to this person because they're sexy and they're independent. Woo. No. They're reflecting back to you who you are meant to be. I don't know who this is to you. But that's not really the point here. The point is you. I see their purpose in your life already. Show me the Hierophant, please. See, there's something that keeps you trapped indoors. You want some very strong Capricorn in your chart that got used to kind of tamping down your full energy. It's not safe. It's not safe. Oh, it's not safe. It's not safe to be the Fool. That's the devil talking, you know. It's fear. It's fear. Show me the Hierophant, please. One more. Show me the Hierophant, please. I'm not angry at you, honey. I'm not angry at you. I'm not. Scorpios are a little too acquainted with potential. Scorpios, it's one of our Achilles heel, infinitely attracted to potential first, before the proof. That's how we fuck ourselves over. That's our Five of Swords. Because we can sense it in other people. Kind of like this. We can sense it in other people. Their potential for meeting someone like them. And it's just like, I can pull it out of you. I know I can. I know I can. You have massive potential, but you don't see it that way, do you? I bet you think those big inclinations you get are a right pain in your ass. They're not wrong. I'm not arguing with them at all. They see it in you because it's there. Trick is getting you to see it. Knight of Swords, Queen of Cups, King of Pentacles. You abide by a certain level of rules and principles under the Hierophant regarding specifically your commitment energy that you want to, you have two mandates in there. I want to be in love and I want to be stable. This you know, but you don't act in accordance to it. So in other words, you are not committing to yourself the way you think you are. Your Hierophant energy here, your commitment, your big commitment energy here says, I have 2 conditions for commitment. Big love and big stability. I don't argue with either one of them, honey. I wouldn't commit to anything less either. I want big love and big stability. Otherwise, you're wasting my time, baby. Go away. Okay. I understand that. I do. I completely get that. But that is running in contrary to you. You made your Hierophant energy clear to me. Clear as fucking crystal. Okay? Clear as crystal. Your Hierophant says, in order for me to be committed, I need to love it. Queen of Cups. I need to be able to own it, stabilize it, make it mine. King of Pentacles. That's when I take action, Christina. Really? Really? Because it seems to me your beliefs kind of lack conviction here. If that's what you really believed, what the fuck is stopping you? What's stopping you? Because your Hierophant here says he knows what he wants. She, he. I have to have big love and big stability. You have the opportunity in you to be the Fool and the Star. And it's looking to me, under these conditions, you tell me repeatedly you don't know if there's big feelings in there or that it will commit or be stable. How would you know, Virgo? How would you know? How would you know? You talk yourself out of it. How would you know if you had big feelings for it? You do. You just don't want to acknowledge it. And then how therefore could you know you could stabilize it? Build a world around it. Be head of household. Take charge of that shit. You talk yourself out of it. It's not going to work. So your Hierophant, unfortunately, isn't going to meet those conditions that he mandates is important to him. Because you won't allow either of these to come through. This is what I talk about all the time in tarot. People say they know what they want. This Hierophant right here, I don't argue with him. He says he knows what he wants. I believe it. It's right fucking here. This Hierophant says he knows what he wants. Your Hierophant can be very demanding. But that's the rule book he plays by. Somebody says these are my beliefs, my principles. I believe them. Unless they don't live on it. I believe you when you tell me you need big love and a big sense of stability. That you want a soft, loving heart space that is feminine, and you want the stability and resourcefulness of the masculine energy too. You want that here. I don't dispute it. There's something in here where someone sees this in you, and you shut it down. You say, no, it couldn't work. And if that person's an asshole, they don't look like it, but, you know, if they're an asshole, they're an asshole. And if that's true, you wouldn't need a 5 of Swords, not once but twice. If this person was well and truly bad, this is who I'm not talking to, so those Virgos are like, I know who they are, and they're horrible. Okay, then you wouldn't have a 5 of Swords. If they were an asshole, if they were a narcissist, you wouldn't be telling yourself, shooting yourself in the foot, call it for what it is, you wouldn't be shooting yourself in the foot that this wouldn't work. Because you would already fucking know. If it was a bad person, if it was an abusive person, if it was someone who forces your head down, pulls you down, doesn't carry their weight, doesn't know how to act in accordance to their own principles, you wouldn't have to talk yourself out of shit. That's how I know. If you well and truly believe that a loving union should come from a place of a soft heart, the Queen of Cups, but the stability and strength of the King of Pentacles, you well and truly would act on those principles you say with the Knight of Swords, without hesitation. And why isn't he here? Because you tell yourself over and over again it's not going to work. People say they know what they want. They know what they want. They try to pull it in from the universe, and then they reject it. You say you know what you want, I believe you. But you're not allowing yourself to accept it. Virgo. 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 Let's turn this frown upside down. Tarot doesn't dictate action, you do. Always. What, you think Spirit's over here showing me this just to rub it in your face? No. They're trying to show you what you could have, not what it is you don't. If you didn't have this, they wouldn't be showing me Five of Swords twice. As you reject this, you lose it. It's not that the whole thing was fucked to begin with. No. You're losing it by default. And I don't want you to. And here's the thing. You don't either. Show me the Magician, please. 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 And yet you would still retain hope. Show me the Magician. Empress, Page of Cups, Two of Cups. There they are again, motherfucker. Told you. Not you, you know what I mean. The situation. Energy contradiction. Classic example of energy contradiction. I know what you want. So do you. And you talk yourself out of it multiple times. There's a whole world beyond that little box that you have subscribed yourself to keep you safe, to keep you from reaching too far because you're afraid of not just failure but success too. Why? Why? World's a scary fucking place. That's why a lot of people shut down into that box. They think that the more they limit their energy, the more they limit who they are, they won't get hurt. Wrong. True. You have less people attacking you. There's only one person, though, you can't save yourself from attacking, and that's you. You limit yourself, you limit your experiences, you live in a box, you get box results. Who's in it? You. I'm not saying you're an idiot, I'm not saying you're a bad person. What I'm saying is that you have massive potential and you don't see it. Someone around you does. They want to pull it out of you. You want them to, too. You want to know how I know? You're asking the universe to keep this person with you. Because they are an empress. They're someone who is very much tied to your heart. Someone who is loving, productive, high value, quality. Someone who produces and has the potential to provide you unconditional love. Didn't you not tell me that old Hierophant here was dictating a loving heart space that is soft and feminine, but a firm hand, steady, firm hand as the King of Pentacles? What is this? It's that Two of Cups, that same one back here that you said you didn't know what to do with. And by the way, you don't have enough proof that the love exists. Yes, you do. You choose not to see it. This is who you want. The same person who sees so much in you, that values the same way, who knows you're not a small box person. They know you're not. You have to know you're not too. Are you afraid to reach? Are you afraid to reach, honey? You reached too far in the past, you got hurt? Yeah. You look around sometimes and it seems like there's more proof of failures than there are successes. Well, I got news for you. This is not like, by the way, This is not like most people, you know. I don't know how to put this. I don't know how to put it. I don't know where that's coming from. But it was about going back to the point I was just about to make. You're going to see and reflect that which surrounds you. So if you are surrounded by people who aim low, who are afraid to fly high, people who set themselves up for failure because it's just easier to talk themselves out of big concepts like the Fool and the Star, it's going to start to reflect back in you. Like that's just true for everybody, so the same applies to me. No, the same does not apply to you. I'm looking at a Virgo who is different but doesn't know they're different. This person sees it. They are out of the box. They are. Their energy is very straightforward. Perhaps a little blunt, but it's very straightforward. And they are passionate. But they're offering a sense of balance, or rather they see the balance in you that they see in themselves. They know you're different, Virgo. They know you're different. And they would pull it out of you. And you want to pull it out of you too. A part of you recognizes that you're different and you're tired of living inside the damn box. The box doesn't suit you, honey. It suits very few people. A lot of people opt for it because they think it's safe. No, it's just another form of entrapment. Fear of getting hurt, fear of failure, fear of success. 5 of Swords, I'm sorry. It's just, I want what's best for you, not the opposite of that. Why am I saying that? It's a mirror. Hold it. What's best for you is looking you in the face. I don't know how else to put that. I'm sorry, I don't know how else to put it. Perhaps you're looking in the mirror. I don't see those things in myself. That's because you're not allowing it. And also, there is this fear like a side note, and it comes in stabbing your mind many times. What would my family and friends think? What would they think? Would that really be the end of the world? Are you going to limit your whole life and experiences based on the precedence of what other people think? Fuck what other people think. I got news for you. Life is too short. Life is too short. Life is way too short. And goodness, wouldn't we be a bunch of miserable sons of bitches if we all went around thinking, what would other people think? You subscribe to that life, but it's not who you are. I don't know how else to put that. When this person looks at you, they see past all your sword shit. They do, I swear to God. They see your star. They see your Fool. They see your hair font. Your hair font's lovely, but it's a contradiction. What the hair font says he believes to be true is not what you're living. Show me this 5 of Swords, please. Show me this 5 of Swords, please. Show me that 5 of Swords. Yeah, no, you're pulling this person in. You're not done with them, not by a long shot. No. That 2 of Cups has roots between you two, and you know this person could have more significance in your world. You want them to have more significance in your world, Virgo. You want them to produce. You want to give them unconditional love. Somebody has fantastic boobies. Don't get me wrong. This obviously, okay, this is the Casanova Tarot deck, in case you were wondering. So I've seen this 1,000 times. It very rarely makes an impression on me. Something has to jump out, and in your estimation or somebody's estimation, they have fantastic breasts. All right. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Again, once more, I do provide intimate tarot. If you'd like to catch up on some old videos, they'll be in a playlist, yeah? That's just, other than that, they represent the Empress energy, maternal, loving, unconditional, productive, gives. And for some of you, yeah, your person has really, really, really nice breath. Yes. Five of Swords. Eight of Cups. There it is again, mother. Knight of Pentacles. The Hanged Man. You keep coming back to that. You keep coming back to that. I don't know what to do. Yes, you do. It's just another form of Five of Swords. You telling me, more importantly yourself, I don't know what to do, is a fallacy. It's wrong. It's false. Yes, you do. But you literally keep acting in contradiction to that. Do you think it's just too hard? No. The Virgo I'm looking at has the power. But it's like you're not acquainted with the power. Or it makes you uncomfortable. That you feel so much more than what you allow yourself to have. It's more than feeling, honey. It's a call. And I keep getting approval checks all over you. And no, but this person wouldn't approve, that person wouldn't approve, this person wouldn't approve, my family, friends wouldn't understand. That's their box, it's not yours. You keep telling me you don't know what to do. It's just another form of self-sabotage. Yes, you fucking do. What you're pulling in from the universe is correct. This is the actual representation of your powers and your abilities and what you want, more to the fucking point. Even your Hierophant backs it up, but he's not prepared to act on it. I don't know if you guys have settled for relationships that are just low level and not what you want, but you told yourself you had to. You signed up for it. You subscribed to it. Now you're in it. That could be it. Maybe you just don't think of yourself in that way. I have every reason to believe too, especially if you were brought up that way, that you're not special. Okay, you're not special. Don't aim too high. Down here. Down here. That's where you belong. The fuck is that? That's where you belong? Why were you led to believe that? Was it by example? That's where you belong? You don't belong up here. Stop doing that. That's not for you. You aim down here. That's fucked up. And that's what you listen to? That's the so-called feedback from family and friends that is so important to you? The very people who put that shit in your head to begin with? Look, alright, I'm a parent. I'm gonna be real with you. When you hear that stuff as a parent, oh, everybody's special, everybody has a unique talent, you know, but we aren't all destined to be the President of the United States. We're not all destined to be a surgeon. We're not all destined to be members of Congress. Okay, it's not like that. But what was natural and innate to you, I believe, was not nourished at all. I think you tried to aim big before, and you were met with discouragement and disappointment, and it got you into that mentality that if I reach too far, if I reach too wide, and you're surrounded by people who give you that kind of proof all the time, or at least important people. Because your Hierophant and your Magician energy made it very clear what they want, but they don't act on it. Nine of Wands. Show me the Nine of Wands, please. Honey. Don't know where it's coming from. I keep saying Marlon Brando. Not Marlon Brando. It specifically seems from The Godfather. Godfather 2? Perhaps that's one of your favorite movies. Something in there that speaks to you that... What is it that speaks to you about that movie? Speaking of movies. Something to do with family, father approval, father disapproval. The son wants to be more like his father, and his father doesn't want him to have anything to do with that. Father's approval. I don't know where that came from. 9 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, 2 of Wands. It's inconclusive. I will tell you this. The person whom you feel like you're always obligated to make a decision on, the person who represents that 2 of Cups, the one that you would manifest full openly, just blast it open to the universe. Please deliver this person unto me. I want that unconditional love. I want that maternal energy. I want that productive energy. I want this person to love me. By the way, it looks like they have, or at least in your estimation, they have amazing breasts. Like, I want those too. No, like you're saying, and I want that too. Aside from their love energy, I want those too, by the way. Here's the thing. You're showing me 2 of Wands. Once more, when it comes into reflection of this person, you're going to, at the meantime, resist your true feelings towards them. You want to continue to balance up from a space of good feeling, your most positive feeling, Ace of Cups, your good intentions, your love, heart space for this person is here. So when you do balance up with them in small, measurable ways, okay, that are practical in nature, going out, balancing up, checking in, that kind of thing, you will continue to communicate from them, and it comes from a good, clean, pure heart space is the Ace of Cups, okay? But it's also the overall feeling and the idea of doing more beyond the 6 of Pentacles you're still resisting. I, in other words, have nothing conclusive for you. This energy seems to be very tight over the next month. You are pulling them in. They are here to some extent in your life, but it is limited, okay? You keep telling yourself it wouldn't work. This is false. I know it would work. Because if you really believed it didn't work, you wouldn't have to tell yourself that. You would have ended it. You wouldn't be connected to them anymore. You keep them around because you know it could, not because it couldn't. You're too practical. You know what I mean? If you well and truly knew that you could not have a start with this person, that you couldn't have something with them, you would have cut them out by now. You in fact know the opposite is true, but try telling that to someone who is showing me such heavy 5 of Swords. It's on you to see it for what it is, and stop trying to see it for what it isn't. Oh, this is the only clue I have of this person. First card. It's interesting. As soon as I put it down, I just didn't feel like it was you. It's not. All I know, what they see in themselves is what they see in you. And like I said, I'm sorry, I hate to side with this person, but they're not wrong. I see it too. You act like you're a little Virgo. You're not. This person's correct in that you are different. You are more like them, but you don't see that. You don't see your sense of individuation, your sense of freedom, your sense of choose. King and Queen of Wands are terribly proud, not to mention ambitious. Charming, yes. Flirtatious, yes. Passionate, yes. Oh, unapologetically so. If they're not feeling it, they don't do it. It is that simple. This person sees and feels a great deal in you. And again, they're not wrong. This is what we say, read them and weep, baby. They're not wrong. This is you. This is who you really are. And you cover it up with a bunch of bullshit and self-doubt to the point of shooting yourself in the energetic foot. You want them in your purest, rawest form of manifestation. Purest, rawest energy right here. You want them. You want that 2 of Cups you say you don't know about. Oh yeah, you do. And that's why You're going to continue to balance up with them in the interim of not knowing what else to do. And it'll come from a good place, your good heart. Oh no, there's goodness in you. And greatness. The goodness I think you're acquainted with. The greatness, I don't think you are. I don't think you're acquainted with your greatness at all. Not the way you should be. Your goodness, yes. You have such lovely honest, pure energy in you. That gets watered down, fragmented, split, divided. Loyalties. It wouldn't work out. I wouldn't know what to do anyway. I wouldn't get somebody's approval, or my family wouldn't approve. Perhaps this person is very different from you. Perhaps you two do not share many demographics. Age, religion, ethnicities. All that shit is exactly that, honey. Those are tick boxes on a form. That's demographics. If it doesn't matter to them, why does it matter to you? So long as you two are on the same page, who gives a shit? You know? That doesn't matter. Perhaps you don't feel like your family would approve of this person. I don't know. I could see why. They're everything that they told you not to appreciate, not to value, and don't get your hopes up for. That's what it is, isn't it? They represent everything they told you in your life to not get your hopes up for. To not get your dreams for. It'll just hurt you. This kind of energy, oh, it's too strong-willed, it's too independent, it's too hardcore, man. It's just gonna hurt you. Don't aim for that shit. No, no, no. You aim down here. Yeah. In a way, you're right. You probably wouldn't get the approval from family and friends. If this is what they're like, that's why they harmonize with you, man. That's why you manifest them so much, despite you saying, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to do. Yes, you do. You're doing it anyway, honey. You are pulling them in. The universe is trying to give this person to you in a very real sense. The universe wants you to be happy. That's all they know. You want to pull this person in so bad, they're trying to give them to you, and you keep saying, oh, no, I don't want that. Yes, you do. Your Hierophant says he knows what's up, but he doesn't act on it. Fascinating. Hold on. Yeah, they might have some different check boxes from you. You know. Does it matter? It matters in as much as it matters to two people who say it matters. And if it doesn't, then it doesn't. It's that simple. Excuse me. My heartburn sometimes is a bit much. Okay, retreat, express your love. Engagement, express your love. Retreat. A commitment. Why am I saying that? You're showing me both commitment and separation at the same time. Why are you showing me that? You are showing me both commitment and separation simultaneously. It's almost split in half. You're showing me both separation and commitment simultaneously. What is this, please? King of Swords, Lovers. Death, Scorpio, Gemini. Something's ending. Separation, commitment simultaneously. There's some sort of ending here. And committing to something else. Communication from that person, with that person. That's ongoing. That's not the point. What am I saying here? What is this ending, please? Foundation. Somebody's foundation is ending. Somebody's foundational energy is ending. I asked specifically what that is. We held on to it for as long as we could. 4 of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles. It's almost like you were watching, waiting for this particular thing to happen. Holding back. Holding on to a foundation that no longer serves you or has not for a very long time. It hasn't been productive in a very long time. In fact, takes away from the concept of a foundation. It's not a healthy foundation. It's not thriving. There is separation here. And it's happening soon. What soon is to Spirit, I could not say. I could not say, honey. In tarot time, things are very different. I don't know what soon is. But there is a separation here in the foundation that is occurring soon. Active choice. Lovers. Engagement, commitment to it. I'm not saying you're running out the door and getting married tomorrow. What I'm saying is, if your Hierophant well and truly desires those 2 things, simple as they are, a Queen of Cups and a King of Pentacles, if that's all your Hierophant desires, which is beautiful, you know, there's someone here who represents that, the determination to choose them. You are pulling them in. Romantic feelings engage. It's not a pattern. It's something here that started as romantic feelings. This could be the one: retreat, express your love, engagement, and then over here I had separation and very soon come out at the same time. So there might be. Didn't I say that? Did I say that? I'm pretty sure I said that, Virgo. Some of you might be in connections that you know are part of a very small box. It does not speak to the bigger part of you. It could be separation from foundational ideas, by the way, especially if you were brought up in that kind of way of don't aim too high, it could hurt you, don't be like me, something like that. I don't want you, like you were taught power was a bad thing. Yeah, well, if you're only working from one frame of view about how power is negative, yeah, I could see where you would learn that. So it's like somebody wanted to impart upon you that power, particularly masculine power, was a bad thing, or some kind of masculine power was a bad thing. Wedding. Yes. There is a codependent Capricorn energy here. It doesn't have to be. I'm kind of getting sick of saying that. Yeah, for some of you, yeah, I have to say it for what it is. I'm obligated to. Some of you are in commitments, and there is a fear of separation, codependency. I need you. We're married. And it does not speak to you, and it has not spoken to you in a very long time as being correct for you, and that's because you're right. It doesn't. I didn't see the Four of Wands, and I saw the Hierophant. And what he would sign up to, not what he has signed up to. Because if he, honey, let me point out the obvious to you. Okay, if the Hierophant here, sometimes I call him Mr. Grumpy. If the Hierophant here well and truly was satisfied with his contract, okay. If the Hierophant's idea of commitment was satisfactory, I wouldn't I wouldn't be seeing your energy being so dissatisfied. What he wants, and I don't believe he's getting the contract he signed up for. Which are two things, very simple. Queen of Cups, lovely. King of Pentacles, lovely. When they work together, Jesus. There's nothing they can't accomplish. Love, stability, fair exchange. If that Hierophant was indeed satisfied, you would not be manifesting, and your Fool would not be trying to open up to his new star because the Hierophant's contracts, his needs aren't being met. So yeah, for some of you, Jesus, that took an intense turn there towards the end. Did I even do time checks yet? No, Jesus. I'm sorry, Virgo, honey. There they are again, Two of Cups. The Empress lover. Your ideal person is also your lover. Significant times, please. Significant. Okay. There will be communication soon. Empress. There they are again. They keep. Yeah. Oh, I just did that. This is it. This. Do I have enough repeating energies here? Recap. Empress, the lover, your ideal person of ideal, loving, cohesive relationship, productivity, amazing bond that is stable in nature, someone of high value. This is whom you open up your spirit towards. And yet, I can see why. I can see why. Are you afraid to succeed in this, honey? Are you afraid to succeed? Are you afraid to succeed, honey? The High Priestess, your intuition. No. King of Cups. It's who the one that we say your High Priestess, your intuition knows better. Five of Swords, the King of Cups. This is the person whom we talk ourselves out of. Scorpio, Gemini, Taurus, Libra. Okay. Let's get back. Death, Scorpio. Jesus. Moon, sign of Pisces. Your secret. I don't know about all that. 18th, the 13th, the 25th, 18th. Well, we're in Scorpio season. Possibly November 18th might be important. I don't know. But you do. The 12th. Try to suspend the fire. You try to suspend the passion. You try to suspend it. You try to suspend it. You try to detach from it. Alright, that's enough. I'm absolutely exhausted. So there is some interaction with whomever this person is over the course of the month coming up. For some of you, outstanding dates might be the 12th, the 18th, the 30th, 13th, I think I said that, the 4th, possibly, but it's communication, it's low level. We're still in the place of kind of like, I can't have those big feelings, I'm sure I'm not right, I'm sure I'm not wrong. I'm sorry, I'm sure I'm wrong about that kind of thing. Anything else, please, about the separation? Okay. Some of you. A lot of your energy kicked in the 11th hour. Like, Christina, I need to talk about this, I need to talk about this. Like it wasn't important. Yes, it was. You know how it is when you have a conversation with somebody and you talk for like an hour, right? And then at the very last minute when you two are about to leave, they bring up something important. That's what this is. We had the big portion, meat potatoes, of a discussion. And then towards the end, you started throwing at me very important questions. Like it wasn't on your mind this whole time. Everything about a potential relationship that you have or you're committed to. Is it going to separate? What's going on there? What's going on with this other person? Can I really have them? And if so, when? All that stuff started flying out. As soon as I started hitting oracles. Boom, boom, boom. So I grant you, this is what happened. This is a tight next several weeks. Your overview. It's not declarative at all. No, no, no. No, no. No. This is just what I'm seeing over the next couple of weeks. Then we get down to the oracles, time checks, and then suddenly your energy started getting specific. I have questions, I have questions, I have questions. If I'm in this other relationship, how's that going to look? How's that going to shape up? I see a distinct ending here. I do. But it's in time. It's not right away. It's not right around the corner. It's not. What I am seeing, no, upwards to next Taurus season, but I see that more as the beginning. When I asked about that, I had one card concept, and that was the Two of Pentacles for some of you, 2 years. For any so-called ending or change in your foundation that might be significant. That's for some of you, not all of you. And as for this person, the one that you say, no, no, I can't have them. It wouldn't work anyway. No. Heavy Scorpio, Pisces energy here. A little bit of fire attached to that. And I just see you interacting with them like it's no big deal over the next several weeks, which is what this reading's for. And it's like, oh, no, it's not a big deal at all. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Where'd he go? Yes, it is. Yes. Yes. Yes, it is. You're a high flyer. And I feel like I've said this for you before, and it's just in older readings, but honey, it's like you have so much more power in you, and it's like it's a power you're not comfortable with. They see it. They see it in you. They do. And ideally a lover's connection is like that. They pull out the best of us. And it's not a one-way street. They're learning something from you too. But the emphasis wasn't on them. The emphasis is on you. So what they're learning from you, I don't know. But the lovers is never a one-way thing. It's never single-sided. They're learning something from you too. But the emphasis of what you're learning from this connection that they reflect back and say they see in you is your greatness, your power. That for some reason you don't feel comfortable with. But you have it in spades. You have so much of it and you don't know. You have so much of it and you don't know, and that's what they reflect back to you. It's like, see, you're like me. You're like me, and let me show you. That's why you love them. As simply as you do. That's why you manifest them. They bring out the best in you. And a part of you knows you can give it back to them. So this whole it wouldn't work out thing doesn't fly by me. A big part of you knows you could give it back to them. Not it's not that this person's above you. They are you. They're just another version of you haven't met. You know who they are. But you haven't met this version of you in yourself yet. Big heart, yes you do. And you act like you don't. Emotional anchor, yes I agree. You do need an anchor for that heart. It's much bigger than you know. It's much bigger than you know. And this person is hooked to your heart. And that's something you need to do. Heart with the nurse's cap. You need to heal thyself, specifically your heart space, and what it is that you gravitate towards and why. And what you have allowed yourself to accept in this life and why. T. Oh, A. Sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I forget T, A? Now that you're throwing these questions to me at the last minute, I am obligated to say the initials, medallions, one might be exiting, one might be entering. I don't know. Anything else, please? I need more. V, the Eiffel Tower, Paris. I'm telling you. Eiffel Tower. I just... I landed on the 2 of Cups. Why do you associate this person with Paris? Possibly the Eiffel Tower. The height of romanticism, but built in reality. In other words, it's achievable. Perhaps they speak French. Perhaps they have good taste in food. Perhaps you just want to romanticize them. It's not quite like that for France. Honeymoon. Honeymoon. One day. Let's get past this first, okay? Go. Let's just get back. Honeymoon with that person. Yeah, possibly one day, just not right now. Let's stay focused here, honey. I can only do one thing at a... That's not true. I'm actually multi-directional, but this is a lot, even for me. And so it is for you. Jesus, that's enough. Okay, rapid. 2 A's. 2 A's. Okay. O. A. O. B. M. T. V. A. The stingray, more that Scorpio energy. Any of these could be your exiting and or entering energies, and some of them are confirmation of your symbols and initials as well. Butterfly, soft transformation. Very soft, delicate wings. No medallions. No medallions? No medallions. I guess it doesn't matter. Everybody's here, really. Ah, Aquarius. Aquarius. The medallion of Aquarius. And friendly. You might have some Aquarius in your chart. Your person, so one of your exiting and or entering energies might be Aquarius or have strong Aquarius in their chart. S. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. That's enough. Okay, that's it for reals, Virgo. For reals. All right. Thanks for hanging in there. Well, no, I hung in there with your energy as long as I could. And then you started throwing down these really super Virgo practical questions towards the end. It's like, honey, let's just get through the next month, okay? It's inconclusive. Star. Just saw that. Manage your pathway, star. You associate the star with this person. Maybe they have a rising star attached to them, I don't know. Someone who is visible. A rising star energy. But also you. But it's untapped. Again, they're reflecting back on you. What's already in you, not what isn't. Okay. We're going to check up on you in a couple weeks. See how we're doing. Interesting. This one's interesting, so is your last one. I feel like they're connected, but I'm not sure to what extent. You would be the best judge of that. Sometimes I'm so fortunate as to get a continuation, not always. Put in the comments as you see fit, Virgo. Take care. Be well.